Hummer H2, the Colossal Conundrum of American Excess. Hello, welcome to AutoIcons. Today, we're tackling a vehicle that embodies the very essence of American excess, the Hummer H2 Conundrum. This isn't just a vehicle, it's a rolling monument to overindulgence, a towering Goliath that guzzles fuel with the enthusiasm of a teenage boy at an all-you-can-eat buffet. Let's set the scene. It's the early 2000s, and gas prices are low. The economy is booming, and GM decides the world needs more of the Hummer, originally designed for military use. Enter the H2 in 2002, a civilian juggernaut that's less about subtlety and more about making a grand entrance. Subtlety, incidentally, is about as alien to the H2 as a vegan at a Texan BBQ tile. Under the hood of this behemoth lies a 6-liter V8 engine producing a hefty 316 bhp, later upgraded to a 6.2-liter V8 with 393 bhp. On paper, it sounds impressive, but try to use this power and you'll quickly realize that the H2, weighing in at over 3 tons, responds to acceleration with all the urgency of a depressed glacier. 0 to 60 mph happens at its own leisurely pace, somewhere around 10 seconds, assuming you're not dragging a small hill behind you. The design of the Hummer H2 is as bold as it is brash. Its squared-off lines, towering stance, and slab-like body panels make it look like it drove straight off the set of a Michael Bay film. And let's talk about those dimensions. The H2 is as tall as a double-decker bus and as wide as the average American driveway. Parking it in the city? Good luck. You'll need either an aircraft hangar or a small country. Climb inside and you're greeted by an interior that's as unapologetically large as the exterior. The seats are big, cushy, and designed for the ample derriere. There's leather everywhere, an ocean of plastic, and enough space to hold a board meeting. The H2's dashboard is an impressive array of buttons and switches that make you feel like you're piloting a spaceship. Visibility is excellent if you need to see over a crowd, but close-quarter maneuvers are a bit like threading a needle with a baseball bat. Driving the Hummer H2 is an experience like no other. It's not so much driving as it is commanding from a lofty perch. The ride is surprisingly comfortable as long as you're going in a straight line. Turn a corner and you'd better brace yourself for the monumental body roll that follows. Suspension designed for off-road use means it soaks up bumps well, but it's also as nimble as a hippopotamus in a ballet class. And just when you think you've got a handle on this beast, you're reminded of its insatiable appetite for fuel. The H2 chugs gasoline with the enthusiasm of an alcoholic at happy hour. Expect to get around 10-12 mpg if you're lucky. It's an eco-terrorist's worst nightmare, a gas station's best friend. Despite its many faults, the Hummer H2 does have an undeniable charm. It's a car that makes a statement, even if that statement is, I don't care about practicality. It's equipped with a low-range gearbox, hefty ground clearance, and impressive off-road capabilities. In its element, away from the tarmac, the H2 can actually be quite impressive. It'll clamber up rocks, wade through rivers, and plow through mud with the enthusiasm of a buffalo on Red Bull. Yet, it's hard to ignore the irony of this vehicle's existence. In an era increasing fuel efficiency, compact design, and environmental responsibility, the H2 feels like a middle finger to moderation. It's the automotive equivalent of wearing a fur coat to an animal rights meeting. It's loud, it's obnoxious, and it's gloriously excessive. So why does the Hummer H2 matter? Because it embodies an era when bigger was better, when the show was more important than the go. It's a relic of a time when indulgence was celebrated, not scorned. And though it may be a punchline today, it's also a nostalgic nod